We spend hours sitting in an office or car, at school or at home, and during breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This lengthy time spent sitting contributes to a lack of hip mobility due to tight hip muscles, especially the hip flexors. This hip mobility flow is a great way to stretch out our hips and release the tensions we build up from sitting too much. It will lower the risk of injury and improve our performance in sport, weight training, and activities we do every day, such as jumping, running, and walking. Let's get started. Let's start by lying down on our back, knees bent, feet flat on the mat, and hands on your belly. Take a nice big inhale, fill the lungs and open the heart. Exhale, navels join to the spine. Take a few more runs of breath here to slow down and turn our attention inward. Breathe in and out. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Again, in and out. Take your arms out to the sides. Inhale, heel-toe your feet apart, as wide as your mat. Exhale, tip your knees to the right. Inhale, come back to center, feet flat on the mat. Exhale, tip your knees to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, knees lower to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, knees lower to the left. Breathe in to the center. Breathe out to the right. Breathe in back to center. Breathe out, lower the knees to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, heel-toe your feet together. Extend your left leg to the floor and bring your right knee in towards your chest. Hold your right shin with both hands. Start with your arms straight and take a big inhale. Exhale, bend your arms and pull the right knee into the chest. Straighten your arms and hands, holding the shin as you inhale. Take the right arm out to the right on the floor. Place your left hand outside of the right knee. Start to roll your hips and legs to the left. Your left hand continues to gently ground the right knee. It may or may not touch the floor. It's okay. Just keep your chest open to the sky. Take a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Use your left hand to pull the right knee close to your chest. Roll onto your lower back. Both hands on the right shin and draw it closer to your chest one more time. And extend the right leg on the floor, other side. Take the left knee in towards your chest. Place both hands on your shin. Inhale, both arms are straight. Exhale, bring the left knee closer to your chest. Inhale, arms are straight. Take your left arm out to the left and place your right hand outside of the left knee. Gently roll to the right. A few more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. And use your right hand to bring your left knee in and up. Roll onto your lower back. Take both hands on the left shin and draw the knee in closer to your chest. And lift the right knee in beside the left. Draw both knees in to the chest. Gently rock your lower back and roll to one side. And then slowly press yourself up to hands and knees. Hands directly under your shoulders, knees directly under the hips. Let's take a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, chest forward and arch your back. Exhale, lower your head and round your back. Inhale, stretch your chest forward. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, chest expand and open. Exhale, scoop the belly in and round your back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Back to the neutral spine. Inhale, extend your right leg all the way back. Flex your foot. As you exhale, bring the knee in towards your nose. Inhale, extend the right leg all the way behind you. And exhale, bring your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lift the heel high. And exhale, draw the knee in. Extend the right leg back and bend the back knee. Lift your heel up towards the sky. We are going to take a few circles to open the hip flexors. Open all the way out to the right side. Circle it down by your left thigh and send the right heel up towards the sky. 3 more times. Circle it over to the right, down by your left thigh, and then lift it up. Circle it to the right and down by your left thigh and lift back up. And keep breathing. Circle it around like you are drawing circles with your knee. And extend your right leg behind like you are standing on the back wall. Lower the balls of your right foot, draw your belly in, and lift your left knee up and step it back to plank. Option to lower your knees down, or if you can, stay here. Engage your core and hold here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Lower your knee, shift forward. Bend your arms and lower all the way down. Point the toes behind you, hug the elbows in, and lift your chest up for low cobra. And continue to breathe. Inhale. Exhale for 1. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Lift up to all fours. Sit the hips back to your heels and take a child's pose. Spread the fingers wide and arms straight. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, come to your hands and knees. Second side. Inhale, extend the left leg all the way behind you. And exhale, draw your knee in towards your chest. Inhale, extend your left leg out. Exhale, draw the knee in. 2 more times. Inhale, extend your left leg all the way back. Exhale, draw it in. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Extend the left leg all the way behind you and bend the knee. Send that heel up towards the sky. Draw your belly in towards your spine. Circle the left leg out to the side. Lower it down by your right thigh and lift up. Circle it all the way out and around and lift back up. 2 more times. Circle it all the way out and around and lift back up. One more. Circle it all the way around and up. Take your left leg, extend it back, lower the balls of the left foot to the floor. Draw your belly in, lift the right knee up, and step the right foot back to plank. You can lower the knees or hold plank here with me. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale for 1. One more. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Lower the knees, shift forward, bend your elbows and lower all the way down. Point the toes. Slightly press down your hands and lift up to Cobra. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Draw your hips back and take a child's pose. Take a big inhale. Exhale, curl your toes under, drive the hips back and up for our first downward facing dog. Spread your fingers apart, press down into your hands, and spin your triceps down towards the floor. Lift your hips up and back. Option to bend your knees as you push your hips back. Otherwise, working your legs towards straight. Relax your neck and lengthen your spine. Downward facing dog is a great pose to stretch the hamstrings and lengthen the lower back. You can pedal your feet, try to relax the calf muscles and Achilles. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. And walk your feet up towards your hands. You can micro-bend your knees and rest your chest over your upper thighs. Hold your opposite elbows. 2 more breaths here in this forward bend. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. At your next inhale, circle your arms up and slowly come up to standing. Exhale, hands lower by your sides, mountain pose. Let's take a few rounds of half sun salutation. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhale, circle your arms up, root to rise. Exhale, hands down by your side, mountain pose. 2 more times, warming up our body. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up and rise up. Exhale, hands down by your side, mountain pose. Last time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, roots to rise. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fall all the way forward. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat. Step the right foot to the back of your mat. Lower the back knee and point the toes. Reach your arms overhead and come up to low lunge. Sink your hips, but not resting your belly on your thigh. Engage your belly and lengthen the lower back. You should feel the hip flexor on your right side getting a good stretch. Option to stay here, or if you can, lift the back knee off the ground. Hold here for 1, 2, 3. Lower the knee, release the hands down on the mat. Tuck the toes under, lift the back knee and step it forward. Second side. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, hands down, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Lower the back knee and point the back toes. Reach your arms up to the sky into low lunge. No dumping the belly on your thigh, but sinking the hips forward as you lift your belly and lengthen the lower back. Feel the nice stretch on your left hip flexor. You can stay here or press into the right foot and lift the back knee off the ground to strengthen the back leg and stretch the hip flexor. Hold here for 1, 2, 3. Gently lower the back knee, hands down, tuck the back toes under, and lift the back knee off the mat. Step it forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up as you come up. Exhale, lower the hands down by your side. Again, sweep your arms up overhead. Fall forward with a flat back. Plant your hands on the mat. Step the left foot back. Option to lower the back knee, or if you can, back knee lifted this time. Lift your arms up, chest up to crescent. Hands on the hips. We are working with some knee dips. On your inhale, bend your back knee till a few inches above the mat. Exhale, push both legs to straight. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, straighten the legs. 3 more. You can do this. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the front knee to crescent. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down on the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. You can bend your knees as you push your hips back, or working your legs towards pressing the heels down and join the hips back. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. And walk your feet next to your hands, forward bend. Second side. Lengthen your spine halfway up. Plant your hands on the mat. Step the right foot back. Option to lower the back knee, or stay with me. Lift the back knee, reach your arms up and come up to your crescent. Feel that stretch on your hip flexor. Place your hands on your hips and inhale, start to bend the back knee down just a few inches above the mat. On the exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten. The booty is on fire. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Bend the front knee to crescent lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up, gaze up, maybe fingers touch. Exhale, release your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. And if you are really advanced, you would probably lower the knees down and take a child's pose. Advanced yogis listen to their body and make their breath the priority. Stay here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. If you are in child's pose, arms forward, chest forward, tuck the toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And step your feet forward, lengthen your spine, come halfway up. Fall forward, Uttanasana. Circle your arms up and hands down by your sides. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold forward. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands down on the mat. Step the right foot back to the mat. Keep the knee lifted. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the left foot next to your right, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank. Exhale, drop the knees lightly. Inhale, shift forward, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, bend your elbows and then come all the way down. Inhale, press lightly into your hands, lift up to cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, press up to hands and knee, and then downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, walk your feet towards your hands, forward bend. Inhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Keep the knee lifted. Hands on the mat. Exhale, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank. Exhale, drop the knees slightly. Inhale, shift forward, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, come only halfway down and all the way down. Inhale, lift up to cobra or upward facing dog with straight arms and hips lifted. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, step up towards your hands, fold over your legs. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way into standing. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands down on your mat. Inhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Back knee stay lifted. Exhale, step the left foot beside the right foot, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank and pause. Exhale, lower the knees. Inhale, shift forward, shoulders over wrist. Exhale, half push-up or full push-up, your choice. Inhale, lift up to low cobra or all the way up to upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale and walk your feet next to your hands as you exhale, forward bend. Inhale, left foot step back, chest is open in the front. Exhale, hands down on the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank and pause. Let's try some hip drops. Take a big inhale, exhale, tip your heels over to the right. Keep your hips lifted, inhale back to plank. Exhale, keep your hips lifted and tip your heels to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, step your feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, hands down by your side. We are trying something different this time. Place 2 blocks at the top of your mat. Stand in mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, hands down and step the left foot back to lunge. Keep breathing. Wiggle the right foot to the right outer edge of your mat. Right knee open to the right. Keep your left hand planted. Press the thumb side of the left hand and stabilize the shoulders. Spin to the pinky toes of the straight leg. Reach your right hands to the sky. Modify side plank. Stay here for 1, 2, and 3. And hand down, roll onto the toes of the back foot. Turn the front foot forward. Step the right leg back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, step the right foot next to your right hand and lift up to crescent pose. Shift forward onto your right leg. Hands on the blocks. Glide the left leg forward and lift the left leg up behind you to hip high. Supported warrior 3. Find the balance. Toes pointed down as you keep your hips squared. Don't lock the front knee. If your balance is okay, hands to your heart center or extend them out to the side and stretch them forward. Hold here for 1, 2, 3. Bend your front knee a lot and slowly step back into crescent. Release the hands down, right leg step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank and pause. Your choice of push-up, knees down or lifted. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows and lower it down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands down by your side, second side. Inhale, sweep your arms up, maybe gaze up, fingers touch. Exhale, hinge forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, step the right foot to the back of the mat. Hands down on the mat and continue to breathe. Turn your left toe to the left. Plant your right hand. Spin the back heel to the right. Reach your left hands towards the sky. Stay lifted in your hips. modified side plank. Stay here for 1, 2, and 3. Take your left hand down, lift up to your back toes again, turn your front foot forward, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up, three-legged dog. Bring your knee to your nose as you exhale. Inhale, lifts the left leg up. Exhale, step that left leg next to your left hand and come up to crescent. Square the hip and keep the back leg active. Lift the chest and lean forward. Hands on the blocks or hands to your heart center. Listen to your breath and gently glide the right leg forward and lift the right leg up even with the hips. Stay here or extend your arms to the sides like airplane wings and stretch them forward. Warrior 3. Hold here for 1, 2, and 3. Bend your front knee a lot and slowly step back to crescent. Release the hands on the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Nice job. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. From downward facing dog, walk your feet towards your hands and rest in your standing forward fold. Circle your arms up to standing, hands down by your side. You can remove your blocks. Now let's take a balancing pose. Shift more weight into your left leg. Don't lock the left knee. Start to lift the right leg up with knee bend in front of you. You are balancing on your left leg. You can hold underneath the thigh or around the shin with your hands. Option to stay here. If you can, reach down with your right hand with the index, middle fingers and thumb. Grab onto the big toe. Left hand on your left hip. You can stay here or start to extend your right leg forward. Press down through the mount of the left big toe, crown of your head lifting tall. If you wobble or fall, that's okay. Come back into the pose and try again. Hold here for 1, 2, and 3. Release the right leg and lower it down. Let's wiggle our hands, our legs a little bit and prepare for a second side. Shift more weight to the right. Lift the left leg off the floor with knee bend. Hold underneath the thigh or interlace your fingers around the shin. You can look on the floor or look forward. Find a focal point to help you stay focused in this balancing pose. Keep the chest open. You can stay here or reach down with your left hand with the index, middle finger, and thumb to grab onto the big toe. Place your right hand on the right hip. Option to stay here or start to extend your left leg forward, standing tall and pressing through the right foot. You are in extended hand to big toe pose. Hold here for 1, 2, and 3. Release your left leg and lower it down. Let's come to stand in the center of your mat. Separate your feet wide apart. Toes turn out. Hands to your hips. Bend your knees and set your hips back into goddess pose. It's like a high sumo squat. Place your hands on your upper thighs with fingers pointed inward. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, drop the left shoulder towards the face. We are using the hands to open the hips and lengthen the spine. Inhale, bring it through center. Exhale, drop the right shoulder towards your face. Look up and away towards the sky. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, left shoulder drops in. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right shoulder drops in. Inhale, back to center. One more time. Exhale, left shoulder comes in. Look up and away. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right shoulder comes in and look up to the sky. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, extend your legs. Point the toes forward, hands on your hips. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward at your hips. Come into our wide-legged standing forward fold. Release your arms down on the floor or hold onto your shins or your ankles. Relax your head and your face. Stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale for 1. Inhale. Exhale for 2. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Bring your hands on the hips. Bend your knees slightly. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, heel-toe your feet together. Let's come back to the front of the mat and take one last vinyasa flow. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into plank. Exhale, half or full push-up. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, roll forward into plank once again. Knees down, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes. Place both hands like a pillow and rest your forehead. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift the right leg this time. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift both legs up. Exhale, lower them down. Place your hands alongside of your body this time. Lift your forehead, chest up, and flow the hands and legs. We are in locust pose. Stay here for 1, 2, and 3. And lower it down. Rest for a moment. We will do this one more time. Inhale, lift everything up to locust. And hold here for 1, 2, and 3. And lower it down. Take a breath here. Inhale and exhale. Take your hands by your chest. Press into your hands and knees and then downward facing dog. Walk to your hands and come all the way down. Feet flat on the mat. Let's do some core work to balance it out. Keep your lower back grounded. Lift your knees up over hips and extend the legs towards the sky. Start to lower the legs down towards the mat. Keep the lower back grounded. Once you reach halfway down, bend your knees back towards your chest. Straighten your legs again. Lower the legs down slowly. Keep the legs straight and lower back grounded. When they are halfway down, pull them in towards your chest. Straighten the legs to the sky one more time. Go slowly, lower the legs to halfway and pull your knees in. Take your hands to your knees and rock side to side on your lower back. Set your feet on the floor, feet flat on the mat. Relax your neck and set up for bridge pose. Press down your heels and lift your hips up slowly. Long lower back, shins resist back. Stay here, or if you still have space, maybe lift up higher, roll your arms underneath you and interlace your fingers. And slowly lower it down, one vertebra at a time. One more time. Press your heels as you gently lift the hips up to your comfortable height. You can stay here, grab the edge of the mat or interlace the fingers. Take one big inhale and exhale, release it down slowly. Cross the right ankle to the left thigh, flex the right heel, and you can pull up behind the back leg or shin wherever it's easier to reach. And hold here for 3 breaths. This is one of my favorite figure 4 stretch. And keep the same figure 4. Back foot stays on the floor. And tip the right foot to the left. Extend your arms straight out from shoulders and feel the nice open feeling in your hips. Stay here for a few breaths. Come back to center, second side. Cross the left ankle to the right thigh. Flex that left heel. Lift the back leg up. You can grab the back thigh or your shin and just breathe. 3 breaths here. And the back foot stays on the floor, and this time tip the left foot to the right and bring your arms straight out. Shoulders grounded and stay here for 3 breaths. When you are ready, come back to center and find a comfortable lying down position on your back. You can knock your knees in, extend your legs, or if you want a little bit more hip opening, let the knees flap open. Hands down by your sides, palms facing up. Let your shoulders relax. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. And a gentle exhale. Let it go. Every breath, inhale anything you want to create. And exhale anything you want to roll up with your mat. Feel the chest rise and fall with your inhale and exhale. Let your breath settle to a normal pace and give yourself permission to stay and rest. Stay here as long as you are able. Thanks for coming to the mat. Until next time.